Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be doing another mock tutorial and I'm going to be showing you how to do wall detailing with my hanger on Exogol mock. Move this. So as you can see, I have a kind of straight flat wall design to start out with, and then it leads up to these more detailed spots towards the top. I have similar designs all around till I get to this part, which is completely different. So first of all, if you're just making a straight up wall, like I'm doing here, I think something like this at the bottom is very helpful, because if it just goes straight up and down, it looks kind of boring and it has a lot less step. And if it looks like it's leading up, it looks more 3D and cool. So I did something like this to start it out with, and for the sake of my mock, I added in the red because I kind of needed red in my mock and I couldn't find somewhere else to put it. So having some kind of design on your wall makes it cooler. If this was all gray, it'd be a lot more boring. And to be honest, the wall looks kind of boring anyway. I wish I would have added some pieces jutting out, but that's fine. And then as you work your way up, you can kind of see the pattern with the red bricks. And then you get up here to these guys. And I think a lot of people, when they're building some kind of wall decal all around, they want it to be exactly the same. And I think that's great. You can do that if you want. But realistically, if you're building something on the top here, and for me it's supposed to be like machine and engineering kind of stuff, like all these like wires and moving pieces, and they would never all be the same. So I built them all with the same colors, but I made them all different. And over here, since this is the hanger and it's different than the wall, I built these two matching things. And then this thing here, well, I think it really depends on what wall you're trying to do. If it's the doorway or something, it might be worth your while to make the two different sides the same. But if it's just a straight up wall, I'd stick to something more like this. And if you have enough pieces, I would definitely advise building something like this all the way down. The only reason I couldn't is if I jutted out more, they'd hit each other and it just wouldn't look as good. See, this piece is already kind of hitting right there. So to conclude this, doorway spots are different, and you might want to try to keep either side the same. Something like a hallway, I think you need less detailing, but every once in a while something that matters. But on straight walls like these, I think just be creative and use something like this. And then I used these pieces to hold it in. You could always use the 2x2s with the studs in the front to hold it in. I just didn't have enough of those to do it, so I used these pieces. As you can see, it really depends on what resources you have and what you plan to use. I'll be doing a tutorial on how I built this. And yeah, please leave a comment down below if this was helpful. Let me know if there's any other mock tutorials you want me to make.